On the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubbies have won the first 2 games of the series, so they're looking for a 3-game sweep here today.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Zach Davies gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also a straight changeup. He needs all 4 of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
First pitch on its way. Kevin Newman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Davies has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. This is in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I'm going to keep an eye on Brian Reynolds. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Brian Reynolds comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. And the 2-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Ke'Bryan Hayes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Sogard. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 0 for 4. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Mitch Keller, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Happ on at first, nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Polanco to the track. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Batting fourth, on third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
pitch. The shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Jock Peterson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 3 runs already home here. That evens it up 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to hit, Jason Hayward. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Peterson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard hit towards center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates nothing. Now at the plate here is Colin Moran, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now, and they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 4 for 13. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Adam Frazier is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled away. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
2-2 to Adam Frazier.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Happ picks it up.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Mitch Keller. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Popped up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Eric Sogard. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Too high, ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
A bouncer to the left side. Newman brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 9. No pitcher.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
In now, Zach Davies, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it 1-1. Very high 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. And he popped him up. Polanco coming on, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and there's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Back to the
number
top
8.
of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now Kevin Newman 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The shortstop, Kevin.
First offering on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brian Reynolds is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
First delivery to him.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready to take his hacks again. Anthony Rizzo blasted a two-run homer in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and two strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball four.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next, here is Chris Bryant, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed. He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Ball one. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-1 home.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from this funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Javier Baez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
No balls and 1 strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the...
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
The left fielder.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. In there for strike one. Goodwin, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now here is Colin Moran, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Drilled to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now that
2 down, no one on base, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Fouled off. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Polanco on third with 2 out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, here is Jason Hayward. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, Jason.
First pitch on the way.
Hayward.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Hayward. Sogard.
Into the box, Eric Sogard, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So now to the plate, Zach Davies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he'll indeed square on 3-1 as he gets this one down. To Frazier at the bag. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next to dig in, Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits. No. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. He singled in his first AB.
The catcher.
Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Again, another foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Mitch Keller. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. And And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Kevin Newman. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
3-1.
Fouled away.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. 2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still down 3-0. Cody Ponce is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Cody.
Bottom of the inning now, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Leading off.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Contreras.
Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Line drive to left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. Goodwin's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
1 down with a runner at second, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ponce, a California-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Bryant, the runner at second with one away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two pitches fouled away. Two and two now to Baez. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. A tag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So stepping in is Jock Peterson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle. Count remains full. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, right field.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates. Digging in will be Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Brian Goodwin is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
Colin Moran is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Now here's a line shot out to right field, and it'll get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back to back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Ryan Tepera takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Behind 0-2 now. Goodwin at third. Moran is over at second with 1 down in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Adam Frazier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. So in now for Chicago, Eric Sogard singled last time up.
The second baseman,
David Bodie is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 13, David.
Now here's the first offering.
Bodie.
No balls and a strike to count. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Matt Duffy will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 5, Matt Duffy.
From the stretch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Polanco coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is in there.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The catcher, number 40.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down the third baseline, scooped up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The first baseman,
and as a former
44.
pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 5. And David Bodie stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 13.